What's up, guys? Welcome back to the SUPES channel. Today, I'm sitting down with the series directors of episodes 1 and 6 and executive producers of Miss Marvel, Adil, Arbi, and Fallah. What's up, guys?
Yo, what's up?
How are you
What's up, Soups?
First of all, I love your energy. I hope you guys are having a fantastic press day. How are you guys doing?
Great, man. We're living the dream. We a couple of days ago we were in Cannes Film Festival with Rebel. Now we're premiering Miss Marvel. It's just a blast to have so many different projects and an honor to be part of the MCU.
Oh my gosh. Now, I have to start off with my first question. Last night, I attended the world premiere yesterday in Los Angeles with you guys, and the audience was electrifying. It was such a great atmosphere. But what was it like that for you guys who have been working on the show for so long to finally be in that environment of everyone watching your show, laughing, cheering, celebrating what you've made?
Yeah. It was mind blowing. It's been like 2 years, and to see everything coming together. I mean, like the opening animation. That was not in the script. That's something that we've been pitching with storyboards and trying to convince Kevin Feige and Marvel to allow us to do that, to allow us to go into our mind with that animation. So starting with that already and seeing that everybody thought it was cool. That was just mind blowing, and we're so happy that the humor works, that it's endearing, that they care about the character, that it's phlegmatic, it's really like in the A and B style is in it, and in the larger MCU, and everybody loves Kamala.
Yeah, just everybody was so passionate. Everybody was like trying to put it to the next level, really blood, sweat, and tears to make the best version of this TV show of Miss Marvel, and I think that love that was in the show, you felt it in the room, in the theater. It was so much love and warmth, and I felt like we made something special.
Yeah.
No, 1000%. And Billal, I'm gonna go to you for this one. So we can't talk about Miss Marvel without talking about Miss Marvel herself, Iman Vellani. She is so naturally great in this role. So what was it about her audition tapes that made you say, that is Kamala Khan?
Well, bro, she was destined to be Kamala Khan. Iman's story is the same as Kamala. Iman is a Pakistani from Canada. So similarly, like Kamala is like American Pakistani. And Iman is also just a huge fan of Marvel. She's a Marvel expert, like Kevin Feige is her idol, and Iron Man is her favorite movie. And so she was like really parallel like Kamala, and she knew the comic book from inside out. She was like understanding the character and the whole story. And she was really thinking like a filmmaker, and she brought herself, her authentic self to Kamala Khan and made it her own. So for us as directors, it was just a blessing because she's really the heart and soul of the show.
It's also, she didn't expect that one day she would be part of the MCU, so that's the same way that Kamala Khan didn't expect to be all of a sudden part of the Avengers, you would say, or in any case, part of the superhero world.
No, and that's what I love about Kamala Khan, and that's why I've been so excited for the show, is because she's living our dream. As fans, we all want to be a part of the MCU, and now Iman Vellani is living the dream. And like you guys said, she is Kamala Khan.
Yeah, so, it's an homage to all the fans in the world. Fandom, fandom makes all these shows and movies great, and the heroes great, and fandom is also very diverse and all of that. And I think that you will see this as a love letter to the fandom all over the world.
And speaking of the fandom, when are we getting Avengers Con? Because
it
has to happen.
That. I mean, I told Kevin today we need to make it real.
Yeah, real Avenger Con. I mean, for us, it was the greatest set we've ever been in our lives. Chris Glass designed that set. Rob Retavat was the DP and made the visuals, and we were like, brainstorming. And Alan said we were taking selfies and playing with all the toys and all of that. And
fanboys ourselves.
And producers had to grab us and say, "Focus on the directing, guys." and it was just amazing to be able to be there. And yeah, it's next level, man, next level.
I love that. I mean, you guys will catch me. Whenever you guys do Avengers Con, I will be the first person in line. Just trust that.
Broski.
Now, Kamala Khan is hugely inspired by Brie Larson's Captain Marvel. So just to set the fans' expectations, should we expect any familiar faces in this series, or should we just expect this series to be a character study and a very condensed story for Kamala Khan?
Yeah, Kevin wanted us to focus really on her story. So I mean, for the rest, I can say we have a cameo. I mean, we're in episode 2.
We're in episode 2.
So that's a familiar face. But besides
and
that,
more we cannot say.
But you know, the thing is that sometimes Kevin would come with surprises and not even tell us. So you know, so we don't know what happens in the Marvels. That we know that Iman Vellani is there. But whenever we would ask questions about that, he would say, "You don't need to know. You'll know when everybody else with the fans see the movie and the future shows and movies."
Well, after this series, I'm so excited to see her in the Marvels, and I'm glad that that's when we know that we're going to see her again, because now we have something to look forward to when it comes to the future of Kamala Khan.
Exactly. She has a bright future. Hopefully, you know, the same kind of future like Peter Parker in No Way Home. You know, the bar is there now. You know?
Yeah, the bar is there, my brother.
Now we're talking about the future of Miss Marvel, but I want to talk about the future of the brilliant duo A and B.
Nice. A and B.
Look, right now we know that Miss Marvel is labeled as a limited series, but do you guys have plans to do more seasons? And do you guys have any idea as to where you would take the story if you were continue to tell Kamala Khan's story?
If they allow, if Marvel, you know, asks us, if Kevin asks us to do either another season or a movie, because I mean, we love to make a movie of Miss Marvel, man. I mean, you know, the powers. There's so many opportunities. We love manga, anime. That's really our jam actually, and there's so much, you know, designs of action scenes and cool world explorations that we could do. That we could really go far with that. Should we be allowed to continue that journey with her.
I love that. Now, I want to talk to you guys, not as directors, but as fans right now. So with every Marvel show there's usually been that one episode where things really start to get crazy. For you guys as fans, what episode should fans be on the lookout for?
I would say episode 4. And maybe also episode 5, 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Yeah, directed by Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, great director, 2-time Oscar winner from Karachi, Pakistan. Those 2 episodes, they go on another level.
And then episode 6 is it's our episode. That's like you know, the finisher. I hope we finished it.
Be on the lookout for 4 and 5. The stakes are gonna get higher and higher.
Higher for the faster. You already know. So. Now, guys, one thing the fans have been really curious about is the power change. Kamala Khan's powers were obviously changed specifically for this show. So what inspired you guys and the rest of the team to make that change for this MCU version of Kamala Khan?
So Kevin Feige wanted to do an adaptation of the show and the power, so not a literal translation. And he has a master plan, so he has in his mind the whole connection to other movies and other like stuff that we're not allowed to know. But I mean, when we came on the project and the script, it was just written as hard light, so it was not that specific. So we were like, okay, let's try to design something. And it was us, the producers, the VFX team, and our DP, and trying to have, you know, translation of this hard light. But we also wanted to do an homage to, you know, the stretchy powers and the embiggened hand and stuff like that in the comic book. So you still have like some stuff that have the spirit of the comic book. And, you know, in episode 2, she has like a breakout from her nose, and you know, her body's changing and all of that, and she's confused by it and is awkward. So and she needs to control the powers as well. So you still have like some parallels with that. But in episode 6 is gonna be
the next level.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the real Miss Marvel,
the real deal.
I cannot wait. So guys, to close out this interview, speak to the fans. Why should they be excited for Miss Marvel?
So you know,
you guys.
Yeah, it's about you guys. It's the fandom. It's an homage to you guys. And I mean, you're gonna have action, drama, humor. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna cry. You're gonna be afraid. You're gonna fall in love. And then the action is gonna go to crescendo, up climax. You're gonna be on the edge of your seat, you know, like that.
Last episode, and then boom, straight to the
heart. Yeah, emotional payoff.
We're ready to go. Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited to see more of Miss Marvel on Disney Plus June 8th.